Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of Man, We're Too Old for This, here on the Nerd Eternal Network. I'm your host, the experienced of some called Jason, and joining me today is...
The token one-third interested, Tarky.
Blurred Dawn of the Veil, the Toddfall. CDL-113, the droid you're looking for.
And today we're going to talk about three trailers that have come out from DC FanDome. I was going to rattle off the dates, but I forget exactly when FanDome was.
It was last weekend.
Last weekend, okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to be talking about the trailers from The Flash, The Batman, and Black Adam. There were several others, but I think everybody's seen the Peacemaker trailer by now. And frankly, I can't make myself even sit through the trailer for Super Pets. I'll talk about The Flash. Who wants to go first?
He goes fast, and they couldn't sell it without putting in Batman's cowl.
And almost the Batmobile, the classic one from the 80s.
Yeah, I figure you'll end up seeing it.
I'm pretty sure that's what was up under the tarp.
Well, yeah, it had the exact shape. So, but I'll end up watching it. Maybe not in the theater. Probably if it comes out on like HBO Max or something like that.
Which I'm sure it will eventually.
Yeah, I can't get excited for that actor as the Flash because when they did the Snyder cut, I liked his character better. It's just that's not how I see the Flash. I mean, he's
super annoying in my opinion.
Yeah.
And everybody says want to just brush away that whole choke slamming a woman a while back. I don't see myself giving this one any money.
I don't either. Go ahead.
My big issue with it is, if you can't sell it without putting Batman in it, that means you've done something inherently wrong with it. Because it's the Flash. He's a popular character. Not the most popular, but he's a marquee character of DC.
Yeah, he's got a following. He's got a show that's how many seasons old now?
Yeah, like there are versions of the Flash that are popular enough to continue carrying on.
Mm-hmm.
And this is his first film. It should be a standalone, but you can't help yourself but try to slide Batman in there too. Just be like, just in case, just as the padding, we're so scared this isn't going to succeed. Let's just put Batman in it too.
Well, it's been put off several times. I mean, even with this trailer out, the thing is still in production.
Yeah.
I mean, this ain't a trailer because they're done with it. They just put something together.
And the only thing they could promise is time traveling Batman.
But that's DC Comics currently. That's all they got. They got Batman. They produce more Batman comics a month than anything else because Batman's the only thing they got that really sells. So I can see them sticking Batman in this because I'm with the rest of the mob. He was the most annoying thing to me about both versions of the Justice League. I didn't like him in Whedon's. I didn't like him in Snyder's. He's just annoying. That kind of ADD on the spectrum version of Barry Allen, I didn't like it. I didn't find him interesting at all.
Didn't find him funny for sure.
He was just odd. I mean, he was just odd as hell.
Yeah.
And even putting a 60-year-old Michael Keaton in a bat suit ain't gonna push me into paying to see that shit. No, it just ain't. I think him and Affleck's Batman in there, so I think you're gonna get double the Batman for,
the price of going to Flash.
Right.
And since they had him pop in on the Flash TV show, it wouldn't shock me if you have a cameo by the
Grant Austin.
Yeah, Grant Austin.
By the actual Flash.
If he's hopping worlds, I'm fine with that.
Well, yeah, that's what you get from the trailers. The whole thing is that's DC introducing the multiverse, which was supposed to be what they had anyway, and that was supposed to be the reason why none of their shit connected. But it's like they didn't say the word multiverse really until Marvel went, hey, let's do a multiverse. So it's still them and Marvel doing the same goddamn story with their characters.
Yeah, in the TV shows, where they had, their big crisis on Infinite Earths, you know, on Flash they established, hey, there's this many Earths that we know about. And when they had their big event, only a handful of them survived. The Arrowverse, the Stargirl universe, Doom Patrol's universe, which also included Titans, and then the movie universe, and then one other. I think it was the one where Lucifer is on it.
Well, the trick to that is they were cheating. They were cheating on that whole thing even before they did Crisis on Infinite Earth. You were doing the whole 52 thing, and then you had the German one. Then you had the Nazi world that nobody counted.
Yeah,
that they
yeah.
squeezed in later. So they were already cheating. It'd be 52 or 3 known universes at that point.
Yeah, because Earth X, I think, was one that did survive.
But the point of that was because Marvel's big selling point was supposed to be all of our stuff is cohesive. It's one universe. And DC's stuff was all over the place. So that was the easy way to make that something cool. Is they went, oh, all of ours is all disjointed because it's a multiverse. Great. But as far as the movies go, you wait until Marvel goes, hey, we're going to do a multiverse. And then they go, yeah, me too. So it's still DC doing the little brother me too shit.
Yeah.
They never take a step out on originality. They never go, well, hell, if they're doing X, we're going to do B. Just to be different.
Yeah.
Nope. They wait for Marvel to go, oh, we're going to do this. Yeah, us too. Hey, we're going to do Thanos. Oh, yeah, we got Darkseid.
The only thing they did different was the tone at the start.
Yeah.
DC started with a darker tone, and that was it.
Yeah.
And how'd that work out for them?
Poorly.
They made Flash kind of like the movie Spider-Man in an attempt to have a character like the movie Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Which was wrong for Barry. If the dude was playing Wally, maybe I could stomach him better.
Yeah.
Barry's not goofy.
No, Barry is, as straight-laced scientist that, he would show up late to things as Barry just so people wouldn't even get the hint that he might be the Flash.
Which was actually not helpful because he was late to literally everything.
Yeah.
Which became an outlier. But anyway.
But yeah, that's not one I'm particularly
so far
going to pay for.
So far, I think DC's biggest mistake was they took Superman, who's the ultimate Boy Scout, and made him dark as can be, and then flipped the coin and took Suicide Squad and those characters who should be dark and made them the light comedic, happy joy tales. Yeah, they're killing people. Yeah, they're doing this. But they're having fun doing it. They're joking. They're kidding.
Yeah, because they're insane people.
Well, the trick is, though, like in the case of the first one, you could almost make them halfway decent people. That was my problem with it. They made Superman a killer, and they made Joker a decent boyfriend.
Yeah,
which was all wrong. Now, one of the things from FanDome is you're supposed to get the Ayers cut of Suicide Squad next year.
First one or second one?
The first one. David Ayers, he's the one.
Oh, okay, yeah,
he's the one that did the first one. So you'll have all the psychotic Joker beats the shit out of Harley stuff back in there. I don't know if it'll be another 4-hour snooze fest.
Well, the director's cut now is a gimmick they're going to keep doing for HBO.
Yeah, it's now maybe people will care. I'm good.
Chances are good they won't. But maybe I'm being a pessimist.
Or maybe you just seen DC's other movies.
That's a possibility too.
The thing
the
though,
Snyderverse should die.
Just to state for the director's cuts, it doesn't hurt them.
No, well, let's be honest. That's what they were doing anyway, because all the Snyder shit, you got the crap that they released in theaters, and then when it comes out on DVD, you have the extended cuts and ultimate editions and editions of Justice and all this kind of crap. And then with Justice League, hell, they just said fuck it and gave you a whole 4-hour
Well, he also went back and like refilmed stuff and all. They poured all kinds of money into that. The Suicide Squad one, they can probably do on the cheap.
Yeah.
And it'll just be the guy going in and like re-editing his movie the way he wanted it.
Yeah.
Or at least the way, these years later he's decided he should have done it.
Yeah.
It'll probably be a better version of the movie. It'll probably still be a mediocre movie.
On to Black Adam.
You want to do Black Adam before we do Batman?
Well, considering these two I like a little better, I would probably say Batman for last. But yeah, I'd say we do Black Adam next because it was just a little teaser too.
Yeah, now it was very short.
Now you do have the thing where you have Pierce Brosnan and some of the cast talking, where you get shots of not full shots, but like you get to see Hawkman's emblem, you get to see Atom Smasher's emblem, and Pierce Brosnan is playing Dr. Fate.
Yeah, I knew Fate was supposed to be in it.
So out of the two so far, this one I'm more excited for than the Flash. Black Adam I will likely pay to see.
All right, then. You talked me into it. We'll go Black Adam next. So this one, I mean, the Flash one was kind of a teaser, but it was longer than this one. Then this one starts up, presumably in a crypt, a temple. I'm not really sure exactly where it's supposed to be. Some kind of ruin.
Yeah.
People that appear to be U.S. military are grave robbing in a foreign country and get the kicked out of them.
Yep.
I don't know that I would necessarily say they were supposed to be U.S. military.
Yeah, they gave me the impression of mercs.
Yeah.
Private contractors.
Yeah.
But somebody somewhere was like, you know what? This may be dangerous. Let's send in a armed, assault crew with the archaeologists.
Well, the thing is, if they were private contractors or something, they would be there. They would be well armed. And let's be honest, them folks stole shit. So
yeah. And we see how in the trailer how well that worked out for them.
The heifer just hadn't read the shit on the floor
and said the magic word.
Yeah, you go in there to steal, not to read.
Once it starts glowing, the fact she didn't stop.
Yeah,
that tells me she knew more or less what she was going into.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
She's the Call of Cthulhu character that was reading the books.
Like I was telling Danny, the second the dude appeared out of the bolt of lightning, yeah, I'd been like, well, we fucked up some shit, let's go.
Dude, I'm done when the crown is sitting there just floating in the air. I've watched some Egyptology videos. They don't break into Egyptian tombs and see that kind of crap. It's time to go.
You walk in and go, there's magic here. Huh. I don't have that. Bye.
Gotta go shave my cat, walk my goldfish, and carry my attack duck out for its walk. Yeah, I gotta go.
I gotta go not get my ass beat by things I didn't know existed. Bye.
Well, that kind of depends on where this movie fits in. Because if it's in the Snyderverse, well, then super stuff is running around.
Yeah. For all
the reason that when a man appears in a thunderbolt, I'm gone.
Yeah, for all we know, that was Wallace sending some damn people in to specifically look for some shit like that. The trick is when the dude shows up in the thunderbolt, I'm out. Oh, we fucked up some shit. Let's go. Oh, this hell done ruined it for everybody. Let's go.
Yep.
And as I'm running out, bitch, read in your head.
Read silently, like they taught you in 2nd grade. But
yeah, that one I'm wondering how much of that is going to be modern day and how much of that is going to be like flashback to Kahndaq.
I'm betting you go back and forth a little bit.
Yeah.
But I would probably put more money on it being in the past.
I know. I think what it was supposed to be was, him, literally his origin. Which, I'm cool with. They keep wanting him to fight Superman or the Justice League or somebody, which would, I'd watch a Superman 2 with Black Adam as the villain. I'd say Superman, I'd rather see him fight Superman than Shazam just because they pretty much used Black Adam. They turned Savannah into kind of a mix of Black Adam and Sabak. So yeah. I'm kind of cool with him fighting old rubber muscles.
What? You don't think Zachary is as buff as Cavill? What?
Hell, I know he ain't.
Yeah.
And like I said, I think they kind of made Shazam's muscles look fake on purpose, but the motherfuckers look fake, so it's like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They may have been trying to go for I don't know if you remember the oh crap, what was that Ultraverse title?
Prime. where where he was becoming the kid was becoming his version of a superhero. That's the way I took it. My problem with Shazam, my biggest problem with Shazam was they took Savannah, who was supposed to be a mad scientist type, and basically turned him, like I said, into Sabbac and Black Adam. So it's like I have the same problem with the first Shazam that I had with the first Venom. You went and took this bad guy and turned him into the person that everybody kind of wanted to see. So now what the hell's the point of ever putting the person you want to see in there? Right was Carnage, so who cares about Carnage? They turned Savannah into, like I said, Sabbac and Black Adam, so hell, you've pretty much cheapened both those characters.
Now, I do like when they open fire on him.
Him catching the bullet?
Yeah, and he catches the one bullet and looks at it like, what in the world is this?
Yeah.
But then when they all unload on him, he's clearly not concerned about the weapon. It was like he just caught it out of curiosity.
Yeah. Like, ooh, what the hell is this? Oh, this ain't gonna help you at all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know about the whole taser grab thing, which they may be having him do in the books now. I don't know.
Yeah, they've been doing that with both characters. Him and Shazam tend to kind of throw lightning now, which I ain't really crazy about. But
the lightning was never really a weapon.
They've been doing it for a while. Yeah, they've been doing that for a while. And in fact, if you go back and watch that little mini movie of Superman and Shazam versus Black Adam thing that they did, he's throwing lightning bolts in that too.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
it all started, I think, in Kingdom Come when he kind of used the bolt as a weapon.
Oh, you talking about Shazam? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was neat. But the trick is that ain't really something that Adam would have ever tried to do, because in a lot of them damn things, Adam is, if he gets hit with the bolt by accident, yeah, he ages to his actual age, which ain't a good thing.
Which is old enough he may not be able to say the words again.
Well, it's old enough that he blows away in the wind, because that son bitch is old.
Yeah.
Well, that's the trick, too. When you go back to the old 40s version, Black Adam popped up once, I think.
Yeah.
He popped up once, blew away to dust, and maybe you had his descendant show back up as Black Adam at some point. But that might have even only been by the time they were owned by DC.
Yeah. He's a Black Adam became more of a character in the past 20 plus years or so.
Yeah.
It was that Justice Society
yeah,
redo they did that was so good up until New 52.
Yeah. But he's Shazadam in the books now.
Yeah, whatever.
What? No, hold on. Pull this back. What?
Yeah, in the books now, Black Adam. Yeah, Shazadam. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he's part of the Justice League. When they did this last re-up thing,
Were they afraid that what? Why would they change his name like that?
I don't know.
I don't
Probably
know.
the same reason they made Captain Marvel Shazam.
Yeah. But yeah, they changed it to Shazadam. And he's, like I say, he's a good guy, and he's like the second level Superman on the Justice League. At least as far as this last, I forget what the hell. Like I said, they reboot shit so much, I forget what this last travesty, what even the name of the shit was. Is it Infinite Frontier? I think it was. Yeah. The first Justice League of that, Superman comes to the Middle East, and the kind of shit that Superman usually handles was handled before he got there, and they like, who in the hell did this? And it's like, Shazadam is like, oh, you mean Shazam? And they're like, no, we don't. We mean Shazadam. And that's Black Adam. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I was kind of like, whoever the hell thought of that as a rename should be like thrown out of a window somewhere.
I'm sitting there. That was just like, yeah, I'm seeing that cartoon where you're sitting around at a pitch meeting, and they're like, yeah, such and such, and then they throw him out the window.
Yeah.
When you're describing this, I'm sitting there going,
yeah, that was. You kind of look at that and go, man, y'all just don't have editors at all anymore, do you?
Nope. Hey, the true role of an editor-in-chief is gone anymore, because, some of the crap...
I don't think they say no to anything.
Mm-mm.
Oh, well.
All right, well, we've got a bit of far afield from the actual trailer.
Well, hell, we didn't have much.
That's true. But as opposed to Flash, watching this one, I'm like, I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Yeah. this one, hell, I watched this one, hell, really just because it went, oh, the more that I found out that, oh, you're going to have more of the JSA in there too? Yeah, I'll check that. And I like The Rock's movies, so, yeah.
You know it'll be a good action movie if nothing else.
And he so rarely plays the villain.
He played the villain in Doom.
Yeah, but the trick is he wasn't a villain to the very end, and, you know, that him being the villain in that actually hurt the movie, but yeah. Well, hell, the Scorpion King, truthfully, as far as the Mummy Returns was a villain, but that was CGI Rock, so that don't count.
And that was also not his movie. That was,
Yeah,
Brandon Fraser.
But yeah, I'm curious to see him. You know, I want to see how villainous they make Black Adam. So anyway, on to the Batman.
On to the Batman.
I like.
Well, this one was a full trailer that I guess came out probably the first day of FanDome. It seems like this one's been out the longest because I've seen it pop up a few places.
Well, the trick is they all dropped at the same time. I know because Stan was sending them to me last Saturday, and my messenger was just going ping, 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 ping. Yeah, he dropped them just one after one after one after one after.
Batman was really the only one with substance.
Yeah, Batman was the only one that was a trailer. Everything else was these little teasers, and here's a little look, and here's this.
Mm-hmm.
But Batman's actually a trailer.
Yeah,
I liked it.
I was shocked how much I liked it. Because I've seen the dude that's playing Batman, in Twilight, thanks to my wife making me watch the movies.
Yeah.
We've seen him.
We would give you a lot of crap, but we're running out of time. Carry on.
Seen him in a couple of other roles, and I didn't realize it was him at first until he started talking like, oh, that's that dude from the Twilight movies. And in those, he tended to play, more adult or darker characters that, it's like, okay, I give him, credit for this movie. It wasn't Twilight, And when they first mentioned, yeah, he's going to play such and such, I'm like everybody else. The first thing that popped in my head was, oh, the vampire from Twilight, yay. And then I thought, oh wait, he's played other stuff too. Oh, I'll look, and he's not as big and muscly as I think Batman should be. But when you see this trailer and you see how dark he is, yeah.
Actually, and that is actually what turned me off of the entire trailer. It's like, oh goody, more grimdark. Oh goody, more black on black costume. The whole thing just felt like something I'd seen before.
Yeah. It was one that, like I said, I enjoyed because it looks like it's especially with the weird cowl on the cape. It feels very year one Batman to me. Yeah. Back when he was more pulpy and a little more violent, and
he looks more like a vampire.
Him being a little slenderer in the costume. For some reason, it gives me that year one vibe. I guess because I associate that with him being younger or something.
Yeah, and that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be Batman year one, so he's literally just kind of starting. So he ain't that big. It's closer to the murder, so he's a lot more violent.
But it's more that Snyderverse grimdark. I mean, to the point that stuff's physically hard to see in parts of the trailer. It looks like Riddler's going to be a Joker-esque psycho.
Yeah, I do not care for Riddler because I've seen what the costume is. I don't care for the Riddler's look. I'm not crazy about Catwoman's look just because it's a little ninja looking for me. I've seen the figures. Truthfully, Batman's one of them. I don't care if the movie is dark. I don't care if he's brutally violent. They'll lose me if he starts shooting people and just flat out murdering people.
Yeah.
But if it has that kind of horror movie feel, yeah, I'm cool with it because that's what Batman is supposed to be. Batman is supposed to be an urban legend. The one line that you see in the trailer where he's lighting the bat signal, he's like, I want that to mean vengeance. That works.
Yeah.
You're one Batman, fine, as long as he ain't busting caps in people. Because that's where Snyder's Batman lost me in Batman v Superman is he just flat out murked people. He'd shoot you, he'd run you over with the Batmobile. I got pissed at Keaton's Batman in Batman Returns because he was flat out murdering people. He's strapping bombs to people and lighting them on fire with the Batmobile. That's too much. If he's just beating the living shit out of somebody, yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, it's like I was talking with somebody, Batman gets in a fight, he breaks your arm, breaks your leg, breaks your hand where you can't hold a weapon. I got no issue with that. The minute he sets you on fire, like Ty said, straps a bomb to you or shoots you, that ain't Batman.
Yeah.
Batman, will put your ass in traction in a heartbeat so that you can't hurt anybody else. He'll dislocate arms and legs.
I don't want to say this.
Yeah.
And
Y'all
Affleck's
are reminding me very harshly of the Robot Chicken skit where the Batman is punching the Joker and just keeps punching us. Wait. One more and he'd die, and then lets him go and he falls to the ground.
But yeah, I'm hoping that, you don't have like the Batman party scene where he's like flat out visible to the public and shit like that. If they keep it noir, yeah, I give it a shot. And it's,
he just walks around amongst the police. I've seen that in a previous little teaser they dropped.
I don't care if the police, well, it's still not quite like the Dark Knight where he shows up at Bruce Wayne's party in plain view.
Mm-hmm. One thing I did like was the Batmobile.
And that's the one thing I didn't.
As a year one Batmobile?
Well, yeah, for year one,
that works for me.
Another
and the scene where I assume that's the Penguin.
Yeah, it's Penguin.
He's too tall. I don't care for him. But though personality-wise, I think maybe they're closer than any previous version of the Penguin.
And
how dare you disgrace
that's Colin Farrell, and you can't tell it. It's kind of neat.
Yeah,
but with the scene where it's clearly a car chase, and the Penguin for a minute thinks he got him, and then he comes out of the fire. I did like that.
Yeah, that part was neat. One of the scenes that I liked that one of my friends online couldn't stand was the part where the dudes are spraying the machine gun fire into the dark, and he comes out, and he was like, "No, it don't make no sense." Well, not really, but it's fucking Batman movie. It ain't supposed to make sense. It's
the fact that you got Batman walking around bulletproof like Superman bothers me.
Yeah, but hell, that's shit. That's been most of them. He's taking flat out point blank bullets. Damn.
In the 80s, Batman that knocked him on his ass. That one scene where the guy shoots him multiple times and he keeps getting up. Yeah, but the bullets put him on his ass.
That's true.
This walking around like I'm blanking on the comedian's name now. Walking around like Richard Pryor talking about, acting like Superman or whatever. What was that skit?
Oh, a Macho Man?
Yeah.
Stick it up your ass.
That's basically how he's walking around while two guys are spraying him with submachine gun fire. No, that's...
Well, the
trick like Batman in body armor, truthfully.
The trick is, like I said, I'll need to see the whole scene. If he's just standing there, because you ain't real sure. You see him spraying into the dark. The one time you see them, one of them times the dude shoots at him, he ducks. So it ain't like he took it. He dodged it. So...
Dude, there's one time he is walking towards them while two guys are just lighting his chest up.
Yeah, there's a scene.
Yeah, there, because it's lit by the bullets bouncing off the...
It is a really good view of it. I am almost as excited for this movie as I am for The Flash.
Hey,
excuse me, other way around, because I will watch the Batman before I watch The Flash.
This is one I'll watch. Like I said, I like the trailer. Flash, there ain't a chance in hell I'm going to see that. Batman, I will probably pay to see. And
Batman, I might hit matinee. Black Adam, I for sure go see.
Well, shit, I ain't gonna hit none of them at full price.
fair.
What? You don't want to pay $27 for a ticket? Bruh, the fact that I'm going, let's see. Man of Steel was matinee, but I saw it twice because I took Dad. Batman v Superman was free. I refused to pay for that shit. Justice League was matinee. So and Suicide Squad was the dollar movie. So I am well versed in not giving DC movies much money. The fact that you go, well, I'm going on matinee. Well, that shit's a given. Pay full price for that shit. Are you insane?
Yeah, somebody online I saw was fussing about they didn't like the Flash trailer, and somebody's like, "What? You're not gonna go see it and take a date?" And he goes, "And pay $27 per person? By the time I buy my ticket and a bowl or thing of popcorn and a Coke? No.
No. We don't pay full price for DC movies.
But Eternals you'll pay full price for, right?
Eternals I'm not going to at all. Eternals gonna get the Shang-Chi treatment. Oh, it's on Disney Plus. I get around to it.
That's all. So it sounds like we're all pretty much in agreement on the Flash.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're all pretty much in agreement with Black Adam.
Yep.
Batman, we seem to vary wildly.
Yep. Sounds like it.
Because you're looking forward to it, I'm not looking forward to it. Danny?
Forward to it's a stretch. I said I'm going to see it.
What about you, Danny?
Are you talking about Batman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd make
Try
sure
to keep
we're
up,
on
Danny.
the same page. You know, I like to see it, but I probably won't go to the theater to see it.
Okay. And Taylor?
I'm willing to see it just because it's the first one of potentially a new series, and I'd like to see Robert Pattinson do well.
Are you secretly a Twilight fan too?
No, I'm a fan of how much he hated doing Twilight.
That's fair. If he could get this to get him less associated with Twilight, more associated with
So
Batman.
he talked about how he loved the people he was working with, his fellow actors. He really didn't like having to do the movie.
So you mean if Batman comes out and sparkles in the daylight, you'll have a problem?
Yes, I will.
If it's more than one scene, yes. If it's one scene of him after a quote unquote party that he's had to fake the entire time, and he just has a load of body glitter on him, I'll kind of laugh and be like, haha, you made a reference that was still kind of like Bruce Wayne faking that he's a party animal to confuse people. That's cool. That's funny. Good job. If it happened more than once, I'd be mad.
I think the fun question will be, will middle-aged housewives still want to bang him now that he's grown? What?
Okay. That's veering way off from what we were talking about.
Not really. It's Robert
No.
Pattinson.
Yeah,
It's
that's-
Twilight.
Yeah, between him and the dude that played the werewolf, it was like putting chocolate
I'm
out.
perfectly aware that the women were acting like creeps that would have been arrested if they were dudes. Got nothing to do with DC trailers. But anyway, we're out of time, so we're going to wrap here before this gets any weirder.
I think Jason's uncomfortable.
Yeah, probably.
And I didn't do it this time.
Jason's the one that's got to do all the editing when this is over and spend the rest of the day getting it up. Jason's ready to get to that. So anyway, if you're sitting out there listening to this and you've got an opinion on some of these trailers, if you think Ezra what's-his-face is the greatest thing since ever and want to chew us out for downing him for joke slamming a woman, go right ahead. We can be reached at thenerdeternal@gmail.com. You can leave a comment below on YouTube. We can be reached at thenerdeternal.com. You can find us on Facebook. If you like the show, want to support us, like, review, subscribe, tell your buddies about us. If you go to our site, we've got a shop, t-shirts and whatnots. Just anything you could do, we'd appreciate. So till next time, I've been your host, the experience that some call Jason, and with me has been
The token millennial, Tarky.
The blurred dawn of the veil, the Todd Father.
CDL 113, the droid you're looking for.
and we will see y'all next time.